Alright. I lost my drone. Fuck. Alright, here's the deal. I wanted to come out here today because it's probably my only day off for the next month or something like that, and I'm working a lot of hours at my job. It's been a really tough couple of weeks. Probably worked more than I've ever worked in my life. No overtime because I'm salaried, which fucking blows. But I was up here around where I normally shoot and film. Did a whole bunch of prep work last night, charged all my batteries, got everything off the SD cards, and I came out here, and it was kind of windy today, but not really. I tried to stay low in between the mountains and stuff like that to get around that wind and stuff like that. It's a rare, very rare, partly cloudy day here in northwest Arizona. It's usually, sunshine and blue skies, which I love, but you know what? Around here, sometimes the cloud cover makes the sunrises and sunsets even more spectacular than when it's just clear skies. It's something about the way the light bounces off the clouds when it's partly cloudy, and it comes over the mountains and reflects off of that. It's just, I've seen some stunning sunrises and sunsets around here. But I figured I'd come out here today and shoot a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, so I figured I'd get some drone footage early on, and batteries were all charged up. It was at like 90% when I lost it, and I was actually going up through that mountain right there. I was going through that mountain right there, and I just got a little overconfident, and it, went in between the mountains and lost the signal. But I actually hiked up there, and I should have taken the camera, but I was just in find the drone mode. So once I got up there, I went into the profile, and it said the drone went home, I guess. It definitely would have had enough battery, and it had a GPS signal when I lost it. I'm actually really anxious to see what happened when the drone lost signal, from its perspective, but it says it's back home, so that should be right over here. It's an interesting morning. Normally I would have freaked out and just got so distraught, but I mean, my week has been so unbelievably stressful that I'm just glad I'm not working right now, to be brutally honest with you. But it says this is home. Let's go outside and have ourselves a look-see. This is like a big shooting spot. There's a whole bunch of random shit around here. My drone is white. A lot of this stuff is white as well, so that's going to be a challenge. Check. So it's like up here. It says it's up there, which it was just up there, so. Let's go to binoculars out and see if I can see it. You know what? This might end up actually turning out to be a good thing, because now I'll know exactly what to do when this happens again, and it probably will, to be honest with you. I mean, I've been careful so far with that drone to make sure I didn't get too cocky with it or anything like that, and to, like, you know the limits of what was possible with it, because I mean it is the DJI Mini 2, so it doesn't have the really long range that some of the other DJIs have, and it's just going off my phone, so which is actually really handy, because that, I mean, it works really well. There's been a couple of times where I've lost signal for like no reason, because it's been a clear line of sight and it wasn't really that far away. But I mean, anything can happen. Like, I think these mountains are all super rocky and just made of indestructible granite. There's a gold mine right over there, so. But yeah, I've been really careful to, not let it get too far, or not to get too overconfident. I think that one was just, I was actually coming back when it lost signal, so I don't know. And I've been really careful not to, get too greedy with my shots and try to, keep going with 5% battery or anything like that. But yeah, I was just up there. That's super strange. I don't know where this thing is. One of the best things about this drone is that it's super tiny. That's also one of the worst things about this drone, is that it is super tiny. So when you lose it, it is a beast to try and find. Let's see if I can find some binoculars. Sorry for the video, I'm going to put you down real quick. Let's go look. See something white up there. That's it. We'll see. This is also super good exercise for me, as I've been a particularly lazy bastard. For the last month and a half, I've been working so much that I pretty much just get to work at 5 a.m., sometimes 6. Work all the way through the day, get home at like 7 p.m., and then crash. Honestly, that's one of my weaknesses now that I'm reflecting on it, is I'm a workaholic who strives to be the best that I can. And it sometimes gets me in trouble with not only myself, but, you know, people around me as well. I don't know when to set limits for myself or when to set limits for my employers. One of the things that I struggle with when it comes to work is having a good work-life balance. You know, it's really tough these days to have a good work-life balance because a lot of people are quitting their jobs, and at the same time, a lot of employers are not wanting to pay as much, or the pay's good, but the expectation is that you'll work, 90 hours a week for 40 hours worth of pay. So that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. It's kind of what I'm experiencing. You can even hear me over this wind, but it just got significantly windier. Jesus. Let's check. Shit. I think it's at the top of this fucking mountain. One of the things that I learned coming out west here, especially to northwest Arizona, where there's this gigantic valley. In fact, you can see it right here. All of this is pretty much a valley all the way through. And it's right on the Colorado River too. So, I mean, the wind just funnels down here. And the wind is absolutely brutal here in December, January, and I've been told February. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. I think old Droney is up in here. You know what I think? I was in between there. I was like right over this spot right here. I think it tried to go home, which is right down there. And I think it hit this mountain. So let's I hope this guy isn't going to shoot. There's a guy down there. This is a real popular shooting spot. So I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I hope he doesn't start popping off rounds. But I'm behind this hill right here, so hopefully he just won't start blasting. I think it's up there. So get up here, get behind as much of this rock as I can, because I think this guy's gonna start blasting. Yep, he's blasting. I'm gonna let him finish. Motherfucker. Shit. So I've got this in between him and me, and I'm gonna be posted up on this wall the entire time, so hopefully he blows his load pretty quick and then I can get back to searching. There are worse places to get stuck while somebody's shooting in your direction. I mean, look at that. Let's just take a rest right here. Although, now that we're trapped because we're downrange of somebody, I am super glad that my dad taught me gun safety and to always check the surrounding environments where you're planning on popping off some rounds. So I'm gonna wait until until I see that guy's truck leave. This would be a terrible place to get shot, though. It'd be the worst. I'd have to roll down this damn hill. At least I'm out of the wind. The wind is pretty ferocious today. I mean, you look at the clouds and they look like clouds that were caught in a time lapse that are just going by so quickly. Hey, Bob! Hey, Bob! Can we hold your fire for like 10 minutes? Hey, Bob! Can you hold your fire for like 10 minutes? Gotcha. I think he's gonna hold his fire. Get the fuck out of here. Sheep poop up here. Fuck up here. Where you at, little buddy? Motherfucker, I think he's up there. Shit. Oh, he might not be very far. Hump it. Should work my bino harness. Okay. We're directly on the opposite side of that guy shooting, so I don't expect any ricochets. back up this mountain. It says it's over there. Fuck. Shit. Alright. Let's go over there. The wild drone chase continues. GPS says it's down there somewhere, so I don't know. Again, there are worse places to be right now. All right, down that way. Let's do this. There's a ton of dung up here of some kind. I think it's sheep. I think it's mountain lion. I don't think it's mule deer either, because this is kind of far out to be mule deer. So, and it's a lot. And I know there are sheep out here, bighorn sheep. I've never seen one. Most you'll see out here are donkeys. Shit. This is treacherous. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the camera for this. Wish me luck. Oh my God. I literally just turned off the camera. I said, I have to go down that. And look at what I found. There he is, right there. It looks like it's in bad shape, but I don't know. Yeah, that drone's down for the count. Fuck. I might have to send him over. It is what it is. Lesson learned. And I got some great footage while I had it, so just really glad I found it. Kind of glad I took this hike. Took my mind off some stuff. So I still got to climb down this, so I'll see you when I get to the bottom. He's done. I'm going to contact DJI, see if they can do anything. I've heard they've got a pretty good warranty, and I did register my drone, so yeah. I don't know. I'll contact them, see what they can do, see if I can get repaired. I don't have enough money for another drone right now, so that might be it, but it was a good run while it lasted. Jesus Christ, it's windy. I'll see you back down at the truck. All right. Well, here are the effects of when your drone hits a fucking mountain while trying to fly home after you've lost signal. Damn, this thing took a beating. Popped open the battery. SD card's still good. There we go. We'll see what kind of footage it got prior towards its death. I'm gonna take a picture of it, see what DJI can do about it. They probably can't, since I'm the dumbass who flew it into a mountain, but we'll see. I believe I registered it and paid for the protection, but I don't know. I've heard their warranty, their protection policy is pretty good. They're pretty understanding with this kind of stuff. I mean, when you're flying drones in mountains and getting footage and stuff like that, stuff's gonna happen. So, you know, they don't owe me anything, but yeah. I mean, hey, things like this are gonna happen. So it's a learning experience. You know, it's going to happen sometimes. Things aren't always going to go your way. When you're flying drones, in order to get good footage, you may have to crash it into a mountain or two. So I'm just glad I found it, and I found it before the rain came. So, because that was, I'm pretty afraid of heights, but for some reason, when I'm on top of a mountain like that, the height doesn't really cause an issue unless it's a sheer cliff face like it was right up there. But I mean, if there's a gradual increase in height, doesn't really bother me all that much. I don't know why that is, but when I got up to the top, it was a little bit hairy. But yeah, it was a fun little hike. My legs were hurting from work for the last 2 days because I was on my feet a lot. I was standing around a lot, and I never really had a chance to sit down. Probably walked about 17 miles on each day that I worked the last 2 days. But hiking up that hill kind of loosened my legs up, so they feel pretty good right now. It's good to get the blood flowing in your legs when you've been standing around for the last 2 days. So life's too short to be focused on material things, so got a lot to be thankful for. Good friends, good family. Good mindset. So no archery today, but at least I went on an adventure, so that was fun, even if I did lose a drone. So I guess here's the footage from that drone. Hopefully we'll get some footage of it crashing into the mountain. So Merry Christmas, everybody, and we'll see you next time.